What did I tell you? No need to travel to the Louvre to see the Mona Lisa. You can look at her on your own bedroom wall. And if you tire of her enigmatic smile, click your mouse. You've got a frame full of water lilies, Jackson Pollock, Campbell's soup cans, anything you like. It's not a poster, not a cheap reproduction, but a digital original from my own collection, licensed by Bill Baker Software. Can anyone tell me which of these is the real thing?
That one's yours, Dad. I saw you turn it on.
Thank you, Bobby. Oh, boy. Now, I think it's time we get you out of the art world and back into video games where you belong. I'll be right back.
Sir, you got there?
Name's Wiley. Jack Wiley.
Hey, Tibbs. Your boy McCormick was just about to tell me how you saved the president's life. What is that all about?
Right, the time I stepped on the spider in the Oval Office?
Actually, I was talking about Indianapolis.
Yeah, and it was a really big spider, Travis, and I just stomped on it, man. No regard for my own safety.
Okay. That's a great story.
Okay, want to go take another cruise around? Maybe one of your hacker pals will try to crash the party.
Yeah, whatever, dude. My friends don't have the bus fare to get to this neighborhood.
You know, I wasn't going to tell him anything classified. He did save the man's life.
I was just doing my job, Dave. And it was a long time ago. So how long does this take you? What is it, CCD high resolution color for day, infrared for night?
Well, I just asked myself if my old pal Willie had unlimited funds, what kind of system would he build?
Yeah, well, if I had unlimited funds, I'd be fishing the Wenatchee River 24/7, 365.
You still have that cabin then?
Yeah, never get to see it, though.
Oh, not until you're done battling the bad guys, right?
Right.
You know, I do think I could have handled these Black Echo punks myself.
Not in the handle so far. Look, cyber terrorism is what we do. We thought this would be the best chance to get these guys. Now, what I can't figure, though, is why all the protesters were a no-show.
You know, I was kind of thinking that we would see her, too.
I wasn't really talking about Sarah.
I was. But I guess that was a long time ago, huh?
Yeah, I guess it was. Is he a good kid?
Bobby? Yeah, he's great.
Baker's wife died a few years ago. Big C.
Gone. Just like that. Happened right after his first big IPO. Instant billionaire, but no wife.
No mom.
No.
All right, I'm gonna make another round.
All right, buddy.
You know, Will, I really was kind of hoping that Black Echo would make a move. You know, maybe we could take him down together. We could both be heroes this time. You know, maybe save the Impressionists instead of the president. See you in a bit.
All right. Looks like we have a breach. Everybody move.
McCormick! What happened? I got hit from behind. Yeah.
taking radio contact. Copy. Okay. We get any of them?
There's one guy in there with Wiley, that's about it.
You all right?
What you think? See, I told you.
Shaken and stirred.
I lost him. What about the paintings?
We didn't lose one. $100 million still intact.
Great. Anybody hurt?
Everybody's healthy and accounted for.
Good. Baker's son. Bobby?
Where's my son?
Doesn't make sense. Baker spends $10 million on security bells and whistles, and someone just walks away with his kid?
Yeah, well, somehow the system was hacked. It went dark for about 2 minutes, and there are people analyzing the breakdown now.
Oh, please don't tell me it's the same screw-ups that botched us in the first place.
Afraid so.
Wait a minute. These guys were here just to protect the art.
Special Agent Will Thibodeau, sir.
John Kelly, Bureau.
Nice to meet you. Black Echo has repeatedly threatened Baker and his company. We've been after these guys for a while.
I'll be running point for Mr. Baker on this. We'll be tracking the child, handling the scene, witnesses, video surveillance. Your people will go after this Dark Echo.
That'd be Black Echo?
What do you know about these hackers other than their name?
First of all, crackers. They took down the 911 system in St. Louis last year. 5 people died. Now they're wrapped up in this digital art thing. They're just your typical cyber terrorists.
Kidnapping a child is typical to you, son?
No, Dad. But people like you...
Agent Kelly, we both want to find the boy. We all do.
From the top, we want to keep it in the rooms.
All right. We'll be running a full media blackout on this. That means no press leaning on Mr. Baker, no false statements by any crackpot citizens. Understand?
So we're in stealth mode. Ransom demands?
No, not yet.
Let's hope to God that we get one.
They weren't after me. They weren't even after the art.
Bill, we're gonna find him. We're gonna find him, and we're gonna bring him back to you.
It's, Will, isn't it? You don't have a child.
No, sir, I don't.
It would be better if you had a child. Please find my son.
It's about corporatism and balance sheets and the good old bottom line. It's about the sodomization of true art in the name of the almighty dollar. It's about the rape and plunder of this world's beauty and grace, because there's no such thing as enough. You know what? That's way too many images. I want to tone down some of that straight political stuff. You know, I think it's working against the emotion of the piece. And the stuff about the NEA, it's kind of unrelated.
But it's all part of the same thing. Corporatism, censorship. Sarah.
Excuse me. Well, well, well. Will the thrill.
Hello?
You here for the show? You want to buy tickets?
No, actually,
Because I know you're not here to protect me. Haven't you heard? Daddy lost. There's a new family in the White House now. And I heard the daughter is even worse than I was.
I doubt that.
Some of this cake. Hurry up! Yeah, I know. Hurry up! Cake. I'm gonna need help opening this, I think. It's so huge. I love you, Daddy.
Disappointed. Thought you were changing, turning into an art lover.
I'm more the Velvet Elvis type.
Right. Dogs playing poker. Yeah, I hear Baker's gonna buy those, too. Anyway, the man can make a buck.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of surprised. I thought I'd see you there last night protesting.
Right. Carrying signs, screaming, former first daughter makes the 11 o'clock news. That's not me anymore. Besides, it doesn't work. But you were there. Baker buy you, too. Now you're supposed to lean on me because I've been speaking out against him?
Your Black Echo friends tried to steal $100 million worth of paintings from him last night.
My friends? I don't think so.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
That's right. What are you doing? You're reading me, aren't you? You're assessing a potential threat.
I just want to know about Black Echo.
I don't know them. I think I said that. Look, Will, it was nice seeing you. I mean it. You know, my brother, he always thought it was a real drag, but I loved being protected by you guys. I loved it. I felt safe. But the way you're looking at me now...
You know what these people did, Sarah? They went into this man's office...
Look, I don't care what they did. Because for the third time, I don't know them.
Hey, guys, Annie wants us to send her an update as soon as we have something.
Baker gets more hate mail than the Sonics did when they traded for Ewing.
What's Ewing?
Dude, just leave your house once in a while.
Okay, I don't get it. If the digital paintings look exactly like the originals, then what's the big deal? I mean, if you get to see them in your house, that's cool, right? Besides, museums are a drag. Every time I took a field trip to one of those places, some kid always threw up on me.
You're kidding.
No. Peter Humphreys, this kid had an incredibly weak stomach, and I'm talking, if you felt carsick, he'd Ralph. And he always sat next to me, too, and I don't know why.
Soch, I need you to run a check on Sarah Sullivan. I want to know everything that girl's been into since her father left office, and I want to know who she's been into it with.
I think she's got a connection to Baker's kid.
Tibbs here. Hey, what do you got? I'll be right there. Hey, what's up?
You're in a bad place, buddy. Don't trust anyone.
Agent Thibodeau. Thank you for coming.
What's going on?
We logged the vehicles going in and out of Baker's. Then we ran a search of all the surveillance cameras within a 5-mile radius. You drive a black Navigator?
Yeah.
Take a seat. This is a convenience store just 3 miles from Bill Baker's software, taken about 3 a.m.
Who's that? You can't even see his face.
Which is very convenient. The next angle is the camera right above the pumps. Now we enhance.
I didn't even get gas.
Really?
I was there. I was with him. He couldn't have done it.
From his own report, Agent Thibodeau was alone for over 10 minutes chasing a suspect.
You know, no one saw me for a few minutes either. Am I a suspect?
It sounds to me like anyone could have done it.
Even you, Kelly?
Except I'm not the one on tape. He is. If Tibbs has an alibi,
Look,
then...
I didn't do it, okay? Why would I? This is nuts.
You know what, just give me the tape. I will prove it's an avatar.
An avatar?
A fake. Someone else with Tibbs' image.
I know what an avatar is. This state-of-the-art equipment of yours. You check this out, right?
Yeah, the system is supposed to be set up in a way where it would recognize any imperfections. If the tape is altered or manipulated in any way, yeah, it should have shown up.
Look, give us the tape.
We will break it down. Look, if the tape is real, I will bring Tibbs in myself.
I'm gonna hold you to that. All of you.
Clark, Swan, and Jorgen, find the tell.
Shouldn't be too hard. Give me about 10 minutes. We'll see what's under this thing.
Hey, Baker's people tried. We couldn't do it.
Well, that's because Baker's people are soft. Usually happens after about the first 2 or 3 billion, but don't worry, we will crack this puppy.
Thanks. What about the facial recs?
Faces match up with the guest list. Solid citizens, no surprises.
Hey. I'm sorry I snapped at you.
It's all right. You're under a little bit of pressure. Got some news about your friend. Sarah Rachel Sullivan, your basic president's daughter. Once she leaves the White House, she's a rebel with 100 causes. I'm sure she'll be posing for Playboy any day now. Arrested 4 times in the last 3 years, all at political demonstrations. Girls on the front lines.
Yeah, well, she was never shy about expressing an opinion.
See the guy she's locking arms with?
So that's the guy I chased.
I'm not surprised. I ran a facial rec. By day, he's mild-mannered Mike Lee, practitioner of free assembly. By night, he becomes evil Mike. He and a buddy cracked into the IRS. They were going to give everyone refunds. Charges didn't stick. Since then, he probably hooked up with Black Echo. He certainly shares their interests. And check this. Not only were they in the same classes, but look who posted bail for the crackers.
Sarah Sullivan.
Think she knows where the boy is?
Personal journal from her hard drive, some photographs. Printed them out, fairly hot stuff.
Anything to do with the case?
Well, it'd be up to you.
Let me talk to her alone.
Hooten, let's go, baby.
Well, I sure don't feel safe with you now, in case you were wondering.
You lied to me.
Do I need to call a lawyer?
No, you need to stop lying. Tell me about Mike Lee.
Who is Mike Lee? Well, give me a clue. A famous sports figure? Because I'll admit I don't know too much about sports.
That's your story? But you don't know him?
It's not a story. It's the truth.
That's funny. You don't know him, but you stood arm in arm with him at the WTO demonstration. You don't know him, but you took 3 classes together senior year.
You know what? This is really none of your...
You don't know him, but you slept with him. After the Cubs game, you weren't that attracted to him, but how did you put it? He was kind of sweet. He understood it wasn't going to happen again. And besides, you hadn't been with anyone in almost 6 weeks. You'd almost forgot what it was like to have sex with somebody.
You had no right.
I had no choice. Black Echo kidnapped Bill Baker's son. He's 9 years old, Sarah. He's just a little boy.
No, Mike wouldn't do that. He's like me. He's an activist, but he is not...
He was there, okay? I saw him myself.
He wouldn't hurt a kid.
You sure? Because you don't look too sure. Now, will you help me? What's going on?
Ransom demand came in.
What is this? It's a streaming video. We're trying to trace it right now.
Looks like northwest. Maybe Vancouver.
Kelly's got a bird in the air. He's waiting for our direction.
Damn it, they spoofed the source. I have to start over.
Come on, Travis.
Here, Seattle.
Are you sure?
Yes, downtown. No. Wait. Get it straight. No. Don't do this. Don't! No! It's being attacked. Somehow it launched its own virus. It's corrupting the feed.
Let's save the file, Travis.
I'm trying. We lost it. We lost the trace.
How much of it did you save?
None.
We think we have a suspect.
I don't care who did it. I just want Bobby home. I'll cancel the digital art project, whatever they want, anything.
This is about the money. It's not about the art.
I've got a lot of it. They can have it all. I just want my son back.
Ransom's due at noon tomorrow. How close are we?
Cinder knows his stuff. It was bounced off servers from Spain, Brazil, Thailand. But I'll find him.
Jargon, why is it taking so long to break that avatar?
This isn't the type of stuff you see every day here, Jack. I mean, this is pretty next generation, and it's a little off my usual playing field.
Well, it shouldn't be. We own the whole game.
This is so freaked. Normally, it's just a simple edge detection. You peel back the layers, and then you get to see your original image. But this one, the algorithms, they're all wonky.
We don't have time for this.
I'm running some net searches to see if I can detect new vectors for detecting the anomalies, so I can see what's under Tibbs' image.
Black Echo kidnaps this kid for political leverage. Why go to the trouble to frame Tibbs?
Maybe he busted one of them once.
Didn't happen.
No, like if Mike has the connection to Sarah and Sarah has this connection to Tibbs, then...
It's not a connection. He protected her Secret Service.
Maybe he didn't just protect her. I mean, she was what, this hot 19-year-old girl? Tibbs was guarding her. I'm not saying that's what I think. I'm saying maybe Mike thinks that, you know? Maybe Mike's jealous.
Tibbs is the easy way out. He's the quickest way for you to become the big hero here. So, he's the only one you're looking at.
He's on the tape with the kid.
Right, and it could be an avatar.
If it was, they would have broken it down by now. If this guy wasn't a pal of yours, you'd be with me on this.
Kelly, he is being framed.
Who has the means, the expertise to pull this off?
Will and I stood side by side for over 3 years. I saw him put his life on the line time and time again. I'm telling you, it is not in him to do this.
Just because you work with someone doesn't mean that you know them.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. If we would have gotten a hold of those paintings...
What? What were you gonna do? Burn them? Ransom them back? Give the money to starving artists? Come on, Mike. It's not about the paintings.
That's right. It's about greed. It's about Baker grabbing all this cultural territory and turning it into cash.
And Black Echo decided to pay him back.
I thought you wanted to help. I thought you were on our side. Why'd you even call me?
Look, I do want to help you. Okay, I do. $2,000 to get out of town.
You could come with me.
I'm sorry.
Federal agent.
Hold it right there. What the hell is this?
Where's the boy, Mike?
I don't know what you're talking.
Where is he?
Bitch, she set me up.
Damn, he still got it.
Do you want kids?
We should probably date a little first, don't you think?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, you ever think about, like, being a parent?
think about having a little baby girl sometimes. You know, with little cut-down gloves, glasses, and nose ring.
So, I'm being serious. Like when I bought my DTS server, it came with a manual this thick, you know. But when you have a kid, the doctor just hands you the baby and they're like, there you go, good luck, you know. No pull-down help menus or anything.
Yeah, usually like after watching a Susan Sarandon movie or something, I picture myself living in the Midwest, married, driving my daughter around to soccer practice. It's scary.
Yeah. You know what really creeps me out looking at this? If he didn't do it, what really creeps me out is the fact that somebody had to put all this time and effort into framing him. And if he did do it, which he didn't because, you know, he didn't, but if in some upside-down, twisted, backward, bizarre world he did do it, so...
Oh, my God. I traced the ransom demand and it's coming back to Will.
Oh, crap.
We can't let him see this.
Okay, what are we supposed to do? Hide it? I mean... Hello, so we're the white hats here.
Yeah, and the bad guys are trying to destroy one of us. I mean, okay. We just say we traced it to a bogus account. No, you know, credit card records or ID found.
Okay, first of all, okay, it's you, not we. Okay, secondly, no.
Do you have something against Tibbs?
No, I have something against withholding evidence.
Well, you know, if you'd crack that avatar, we wouldn't even have to consider
Okay,
this.
do you know how many possible combinations there are for doing this? The chances of this even working at all are like 1 in 4.5 million.
Okay. How about a stall? How about instead of giving them the wrong information, we just don't give them anything yet?
Stop saying we.
Jargon, both of us know. Both of us have to make this decision.
No, I can't do it. It's wrong.
Jargon.
We didn't touch the kid. Black Echo doesn't hurt people.
What about St. Louis?
That was a long time ago. I wasn't even a part of it then. Black Echo had some bad people early on, but they cleaned house, changed the agenda. We're a political action group. We're not terrorists.
Right. And kidnapping's political action now?
We didn't do it!
We're using our inside voice today.
Our original plan was just to hack into the system and shut the party down, but we couldn't get in. The system was too good.
Even for the mighty Black Echo?
We put the word out on our boards. Can anyone break the system? A couple days before the party, somebody gives us the security codes, tells us where the art's gonna be and what time to hit. It was like a message from God.
Right. Message from God.
It's weird, you know. You think that somebody's one way, and then you find out that there's something else. A possibility that you never even thought of.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he had anything to do with taking the kid. I think someone may have played him, used Black Echo as a diversion to find the boy. You all right?
How can they think that you did this?
They don't know me like you do. I really appreciate what you did for me.
Hey, I got to be handcuffed. By you. That was my big secret fantasy when I was 16 years old. Are you blushing? It's also my current big secret fantasy. Not so secret, I guess.
Wow. You're gonna make a great grown-up someday.
Why does it have to be someday, Will? Why can't it be now? Could you ever think of me that way?
Tibbs. I'm not interrupting you, Mike. Look, even if Mikey Mike was smart enough to pull this thing off, which he's not, having the IQ of a friggin' ice plant, why frame you?
I don't know.
Because Soch and I had this wacky little theory that maybe you and Sarah had something
Jack,
going
come on.
Okay. Something to make Mike jealous. Because from what I saw up there, you're getting all lovey-dovey with stars in your eyes. And this theory may be completely ridiculous and have no merit whatsoever.
Okay, all right. She had a crush on me.
Which was clearly not reciprocated. Do I not have eyes, my friend? I mean, is this chick not triple hot?
Yo, fellas, we have company. It's the feds. I tagged your boy Kelly back at Baker's house.
You tagged Kelly?
This is what I do, gentlemen.
They're not going to be alone.
So we just give him Mike Lee.
That won't be enough.
You guys think I should run?
He ain't coming here to give you a medal. And FYI, if you marry the ex-president's daughter, you do not get franking privileges. You still have to pay for postage. It's the wife that can just sign her name on the front of the envelope. Oh, God.
They're getting closer. Closer. They're here.
FBI! Go! Go! I got the back! I'll take the wall! Clear! Clear! Clear!
Where is he?
Where's who?
There's no one else here, sir. Place is clean.
If it weren't for your father, I'd arrest you right here.
Ooh, twice in one day. A record held by many players.
I should have taken him in when I first saw that tape.
You know what? We're going to break that down.
The ransom demand. We trace it to an email account under Thibodeau's name.
That's what I would do. I would transfer.
The credit card and the photo ID used to open the account are also under Thibodeau's. Oh, here's the best part. Just after we traced it, someone deleted it. One of your people.
Anything?
No.
Great. Now what?
Goliath.
With that program you started last summer?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll run a vid hash through the brute enforcer, and then if it finds a match, it'll
strip out the avatar and reveal the original image.
Yeah, if it finds a match. Right now, it's about the only shot we've got.
What the hell were you thinking?
It obviously wasn't him. I mean, someone got his card number and faked the ID in the SIG.
It's called identity theft, okay? And it happens all the time.
Well, that would have been the argument to make when we showed him the records.
So you deleted them?
Not permanently.
If we had mentioned it...
You don't get paid to make that kind of call.
We don't get paid to help someone frame our friend.
And that's exactly what happened. You helped. You made it look worse, if that's possible.
Should keep that door locked.
Where are all your Fed friends?
You shouldn't have protected him, Sarah.
Somebody had to.
I'm not a part of some lynch party. I want to help him, but he ran.
He saved my father's life. Will was willing to die for his president.
We were all willing to die. We all put our lives on the line. You think Will's special? Think he's better? All he wants is to retire to his little cabin by the river. That's not gonna happen.
What are you talking about?
Sarah, they have a tape of him with the kid. I don't want to believe it any more than you, but Will is involved. Whether he knows it or not, he's the key. He's got to turn himself in. When you see him, you tell him that.
I'm not gonna see him. He's gone. Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, I heard him. Look, I need you to make a phone call for me.
How did they get a tape of you with that kid?
It's a fake.
I don't understand.
Look, it's a fake. I don't have time to explain. Listen, I need you to make a call for me. If you don't believe me, fine. Call McCormick, call 911. I don't care. Just after that, please, make this call for me.
What's the number?
Ask for Wiley. Tell him I know where the boy is and who took him. Hey.
Tibbs.
I found the kid in my cabin.
How is he?
Strapped to a bomb. He's got it rigged to a timer.
How much time do we have?
Less than 5 minutes.
We're on our way.
Why'd you do it, Will?
What are you doing, McCormick?
Me? You're the one that kidnapped the boy and brought him out here to your cabin to do God knows what.
You wanted me out here.
This must be what it felt like in Indianapolis. The symphony, the Gustav Mahler building as you dove in front of the president. I love Mahler.
Put the gun down.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you got me now. You were always more hype than hard.
Dave, what are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I dedicated my life to this country. Secret Service, everything by the book. Every order, I followed them all. And what'd it get me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right on time.
Look, you can stop this, okay? You can stop it right now.
Look at that. There's the hero trying to help his friend. It's not a good place for a wanted man. Your move.
Agent Thibodeau, drop your weapon or you'll be fired upon.
That's good.
Save the boy.
Of course I'm gonna save the boy. That's always been the plan. Do me a favor. Can you make sure that they play Mahler at my service? You do that for me?
He's rigged the boy to a bomb. I'm going in.
Wait for the bomb squad!
No, there's not enough time.
Dave, don't do it.
I'll see you.
Arrest him.
Your dad's outside. Go ahead.
Everybody clear! Clear!
Agent Tibbs, you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and may be used against you in court.
How's he doing? He's been locked up for 3 days. How would you be?
Their espresso machine was down, so I got your regular.
Staring at it won't do any good. I tried that all last night.
Gotcha.
On the next Ghost Hunters International, an investigation in Transylvania. They found bones at the bottom. Leads one team member to risk everything.
Cold breeze down here.
At the bottom of an 800-year-old well. See why millions of viewers have been haunted by Sci-Fi's newest hit series. Ghost Hunters International, all new this Wednesday at 9 on Sci-Fi. On the next Ghost Hunters International, an investigation in Transylvania. They found bones at the bottom. Leads one team member to risk everything.
Cold breeze down here.
At the bottom of an 800-year-old well. See why millions of viewers have been haunted by Sci-Fi's newest hit series. Ghost Hunters International, all new this Wednesday at 9 on Sci-Fi.